Baklava is a rich, sweet pastry famous in many of the former Ottoman states. It consists of layers of phyllo dough filled with chopped nuts, and sweetened with sugar syrup. Pastry makers in Turkey work hard to create the popular Turkish baklava dessert before the festivals. The origins of this fantastic delicacy are very controversial. The Turks, Arabs, Jews, Greeks, Armenians and Bulgarians who introduced baklava as their national dessert, were once part of the Ottoman Empire. The earliest documents on baklava are available in Topkapı Palace kitchen notes from the Fatih era. Until the 19th century, baklava was considered a luxury that only the extremely wealthy and privileged could afford. People would only bake baklava on ceremonial occasions, religious festivals or weddings. Pastry makers are receiving orders not only from Turkey but also from Europe, as well as from the Middle East and the Far East. Shifts in the firms have doubled to meet the increasing demand. Baklava makers claim that orders have begun to come from a wider area, thanks to online orders. Baklava is now available in many varieties, and each variant has its devoted admirers, each of them being enjoyable in its own right. However, next time you take hold of this juicy treat, you should remember the rich Ottoman heritage this sweet is part of.
Thousands of teachers have been working from home since schools closed in March. But for many, the last few months have been challenging.
This is not vacation time for teachers. Some people think that they've got all this time. But they are working just as hard, if not harder, because they have to figure out the best ways to meet the children in this environment. There are many stories of our teachers rising to the challenge of COVID-19, how they have been affected mentally in their daily activities, and their interaction with students, and with each other.
As you said, this time has been no vacation for teachers. They have spent late nights learning new technologies, making online learning as accessible as possible for all learners, calling on parents to make sure they have the support they need, and also trying to reach missing students, even while managing their own homes and worries during this pandemic. During this time, so many teachers have been working to fulfill the academic and emotional needs of their students.
We can all see that droughts, increasing temperatures and flooding are affecting more and more nations, but how will the people who already live in water-scarce places adapt? Will water be privatized, and turned over to big companies, or is it better left in government ownership?
1 billion people worldwide need access to clean water, another billion are malnourished, and another 2 billion people are expected to be living within the next 3 decades. This means that the demand for water supplies will increase significantly over the next few decades.
There are many places in the world where we still have, even though it is the 21st century, failed to fulfill basic human needs for safe drinking water and sanitation. There are vast numbers of people who do not have access to the kind of water facilities that most of us in the developed wealthier countries accept as normal, every day, and that is a serious issue.